On the show, Young and the Restless, there was an emergency involving Kyle and Claire on Monday, January 26. According to the recap for the episode of The Young and the Restless Y&R, that aired on Monday, January 26, it was revealed that Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, and Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will be called in to handle an emergency situation, while Victor Newman, Eric Braden, will pretend that Kane Ashby's Billy Flynn family is in danger. At Newman Enterprises, Victoria Newman, played by Amelia Heinel, will embrace Victor and express her regret that she did not take additional measures to safeguard the company when Aristotle Dumas, also known as Kane, stated his ambitions to take over the business. Despite the fact that Victor will try all in his power to soothe Victoria, it will be abundantly clear that he is genuinely concerned about the way things are going for the family establishment. Despite the fact that Victoria will question Victor about his next step, Victor will not reveal any information to her. There is a possibility that Victoria may become irritated when Adam Newman, played by Mark Grossman, arrives for a meeting with Victor. This is because Victor will be more inclined to disclose his feelings to her brother. On Monday's episode of Young and the Restless, Victoria will voice her frustrations to Nikki Newman, played by Melody Thomas Scott. Nikki will be concerned about the chance that Victor and Kane's animosity may get even more intense. Now that he is back with Victor, he will give Adam the instruction to discover where Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, is residing because she has only recently left town. Due to the fact that Victor will also be interested in knowing the whereabouts of the twins, Adam will inquire as to whether or not he plans to put the three of them in danger. In spite of the fact that Victor will say that he would never put Lily, Charlie Ashby, last portrayed by Noah Alexander Jerry, and Maddie Ashby, last portrayed by Lexi Stevenson, in a true risk, he will devise a strategy to convince Kane that the danger is real and to convince him to come to the negotiation table because of it. While at the cottage, Nick Newman, played by Joshua Morrow, will be gloating to Sharon Newman, played by Sharon Case, about the fact that the hospital staff has informed him that he does not require admission once more. However, she will point out that they have still advised him to take it easy. Following a meeting with Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc, Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, and Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun will return. As a result, there will be some discussion on Sienna's decision to obtain all of Matt Clark's, Roger Howarth, assets and to have her marriage annulled. It is going to be disclosed that Matt was arrested and is currently being held in jail without the possibility of bail while he waits for his trial. Sharon is going to be relieved that the horror is over, but Nick is going to be skeptical of Matt's abilities, considering what he is capable of. It is expected that Noah will become the proprietor of the Shadow Room. Yet, he will prefer to remain in Genoa City and spend time with the people he cares about. In light of the fact that Noah's club in London is doing well under the leadership of the team he recruited, he will propose that the Shadow Room could benefit from the similar arrangement. Sienna will argue that it is time for her to go back to Los Angeles, despite the fact that Noah will be thrilled for everyone to have the opportunity to get to know Sienna better. In the event that Sienna decides to return to Los Angeles, Noah would urge that he should accompany her. After being called to the Abbott home due to an urgent situation, Kyle and Claire will race there in a frenzied manner. Claire and Kyle will be left with the impression that something has occurred to Harrison Abbott, Redding Munsell, but the child will basically admit that he exaggerated the situation and that he requires their assistance with a project. Due to the fact that Harrison longs for the time when Kyle and Claire were a couple, he will test them on all of their favorite activities in order to demonstrate that they are a good match. Harrison will be reassured by Claire and Kyle that they continue to adore him, and as a result, he will make an effort to accept the fact that they are now merely friends. As they part ways, however, Kyle and Claire will appear to be deeply affected by the events that transpired throughout the day. Later on, Harrison will inquire as to whether or not his father misses Claire as much as he does, and Kyle will confess that he does. Despite the fact that Claire will immediately leave to go see Holden, Nathan Owens, after receiving his text, she will take a moment to look back at Kyle through the window and appear to be feeling a little down. There are spoilers for The Young and the Restless. Stay with us for updates on any romantic news that may come in the future, as there is a possibility that there is still hope for the future of Claire and Kyle. In addition to The Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates that you can check out on CDL, we will also have some fantastic Young and the Restless spoilers at your disposal.